yeah, without further ado, I want to get right into this. So the next slot, the performance, is from friend of the show, Dustin Freeman. A Canadian living in New York City, his background is in building novel input techniques for creative embodied expression. His PhD work was on gestural control via Connect of real-time holograms during improvised theater. Later, he worked on telepresence LARP platforms, and as a research scientist for neuromotor inputs at Meta, now he is on sabbatical on various topics and is here to present a live-action roguelike. Let's get this thing running.
Well, hello there. I want to make sure that you can hear me, Alexi. If you...
I can hear you. I know that you might need to hear me, so I might need to be visible in some way.
I don't need to hear you. It just would be nice. Let me introduce what we're doing, everyone. This is a live action roguelike. This will be performed live. This is going to involve myself and another performer here looking at the chat as we make a roguelike in real time with you. Everything is real. It's all real. Let's get going. So I will be asking sometimes questions to the audience, but we're gonna be going. So you wake up as the player. Go ahead and player wake up. And player, you know that you are on a quest. You're on the surface right now, and your goal is to ascend. Yes, you become self-aware as you look at your hands. Your goal is to ascend to the bottom of the dungeon and then find the amulet and then return. What do you do first? You want to do a spin around? Let's try to avoid breaking the fourth wall here. So there's just a stone. It's a stone wall behind you, and otherwise you're surrounded by grass and rocks. You're looking in the distance. You don't quite see anything right there, but somewhere on here is the entrance to the dungeon. There's questions to check your inventory. Do you have anything in your pockets? Oh yes. Oh, now I recall. We've decided that you start as one of three classes. You're either a monk, a mage, or a janitor. What's it gonna be? Okay, we're gonna choose monk. We've chosen a quarterstaff. So let's wander forward into the environment. What do we? There's janitor. Well, don't worry. We'll die later, and we can restart as janitor. Okay, you've walked forward. What? You hold up. Oh, you see the coin there. You go towards the coin, but you hear some light quacking noises, and in fact, there is a duck that stands over the coin. What do? You pet the duck. The duck is very relaxed, and in fact falls into a deep sleep, leaving the coins for your taking, and you take them. Ta-da! You are 6 cents richer. There's a lot of suggestions to kiss the duck or pet the duck, but it is in fact sleeping, and we are just going to let it be there. And for graphical resources, we're going to remove the duck. Okay, you see something to your left. What is that? This appears to be the passage going downwards, but you wouldn't go there. You wouldn't go there right away. Like that. There's like other things to do. Surely on this level, we wouldn't just rush ahead. So wait, you're gonna go to the left? Oh, what's this? Some sort of object on the ground. It looks like it's just a pile of stuff. So you want to get closer to it? All right, let's get closer to this stuff. Okay, and you loot the pile and you find a pink potion, a mysterious pink potion that is not identified. People are asking, how do you identify stuff? Not yet. A lot of suggestions to drink the potion. What would that be? You drink the potion, and then immediately you turn into a tree. You feel your consciousness going away as you become one with the earth. You're just a plant man. That's it. That's your life now. and we have to restart again because you've died. So this time around, we ask ourselves, are we a monk, a mage, or a janitor? We get getting a lot of excitement for janitor. Okay, we've chosen janitor, and the game begins again. Now what? Which way do you want to go? Go left? We're gonna sweep our way left. Okay, you see something in the distance there. We're gonna get closer to that. To jump over some terrain. Appears to be a bones file here, some sort of dead body. But on the ground, there appears to be. When I get closer, so you can see it. There appears to be a sword. What are you gonna do? You're gonna grab the sword? All right, you grab the sword, and you've got a broom and a sword simultaneously. Now, dual wielding broom and sword, really unusual class choice. I'm seeing a lot of people suggesting that you clean the sword with the broom, and I guess as the DM, I have to let you know that succeeds. The sword is now a +1 sword. And which I think is, that's what the game's going to be now, I guess. You've successfully cleaned the sword. What now what? Let's go. You want to go left or right? Which way are we going? Go to the left. Okay, we turn here. You see another pile of mysterious stuff. It's just a pile. You're gonna sweep the pile. Okay, digging through the pile, cleaning it up. You find one ring here. What will you do with this ring? You're gonna clean the ring. Well, it's a +1 ring now, I guess. If we're gonna stick to convention. A lot of people suggesting you wear the ring or look at the ring. You want to look at it? Or you want to? Okay, we're staring through. Okay, it looks like we're just gonna hold on to the ring for now. Oh, we dropped the ring, but maybe we can find it at the ground here. We're sweeping the ring up. There's shenanigans happening over here. There's a brief. Okay, we found the ring. Okay, we're putting it on. You put the ring on, and that means the world is inverted, unfortunately, which is going to be very confusing for you. But we're still fine. You're walking on your head right now. It's frankly kind of just a minor downside. Now, which way are you going to go now? This way? All right, cool. I'm going to walk over here. And here's the passage going down. Want to check that out? Okay, cool. And you head down a level. Now, while we're heading down the level in the real-time procedural generation runs, maybe you should review your inventory for the audience while the real-time procedural generation happens. Real time. Okay, for some reason we have a goblet. We've got a mysterious goblet. We've got 6 cents, 6 American cents for some reason. We've got a red potion, which I did bad stuff last time, but this time might be okay. And we have a single dart, which is surely very dangerous. And the elevator ends, and you find yourself one level lower once the breaking the fourth wall elements are removed. It's a level of fluffiness, fluffy, a charming level, if you may say. What will you do down here? Okay, you're gonna sweep the floor, and in the sound of sweeping, you make an incredibly large noise, and out pops a little lion who hears you. You're choosing you're telling the lion to go away. Okay, you put the ring on, which means we're gonna have to invert you. Okay, are you gonna take the ring off? Or it's stuck. Yeah, sorry, it's stuck. The lion is trying to get along with you, and it chooses to go upside down itself just so it can understand it's your reality. Okay, you have a potion. You're going to drink the potion, or you're going to give it to the lion? Okay. The lion definitely takes the potion and then bursts into flame. And the level is now lion free. But you're still stuck upside down, so we're going to need to do something about this upside down ring situation. Maybe walk around the level or something. Oh, you got it off. Okay, the rings, you managed to just shake it off. Okay, so people have suggested that there is that you should check the lion's ashes, and in fact, you do, and you find a hand. You find a hand that is disembodied but holding an orb. Very, very, I'm sure, plot relevant. Let me just give you the hand with a disembodied orb here, and if you pull the orb away from the hand, you just fully get it. So you have some sort of magic orb now. Well, okay, I said orb. Magic was a spoiler. Okay, so you've got an orb. Okay, all right, you're doing tricks. Your dexterity has been exercised. What? Okay, what? Oh, you feel the orb getting cold. You feel the orb getting cold. If you keep doing that, and you've discovered that if you keep rubbing the orb in that way, it is some sort of magic. It is some sort of magic freezing orb, and then a jet of like frozen ice shoots out in front of you. You get the sense that you can't do this a ton because I only have so much Ready Whip. But yeah, that's an option. Let me just clean up some of this Ready Whip here. So that's not. We'll just deal with that later. Okay. Okay. Tell me what you're doing on this level. We need to move forward. Oh shoot! Keep going. Okay, you're gonna walk forward. You continue walking forward. It's very slippery down here. It's with the Ready Whip. And then you turn to the right and see someone has built a wooden area down here. This appears to be some sort of residence. And as you get closer, there is some sort of mysterious creature. In fact, a unicorn man pops up. He's like, "This is my house. I'm defending this. You better not be the tax man again. I feel very threatened by you. I'm going to punch you. Fight me." And the unicorn man dies. But on the unicorn man, you find a dagger, which is yet another item that you can take on your journey. And now what do you do? Okay, you're gonna hold it in a cool way. God, you have so much stuff at this point. Let's have you go around the corner here. Oh, and there's a door going down. Okay. Someone has noted that the dagger reads Spirit Halloween on it. Let's go towards the door, and let's put your hand on the doorknob. And as you do, unfortunately, because the doorknob was trapped, you instantly die from poisoning. Which means we start back at the beginning. And if you just give me a second for some real-time procedural generation. Well, real-time procedural generation. Let's review the inventory that you had on your body when you died. Just hold it up for each of the items to the camera. So we had 1 orb. You had, what other stuff did you have? You had a couple coins. Great. Real-time procedural generation is happening. We had a red potion, which might not have been the same red potion as last time. It could have randomly regenerated. And we're back. We're back at the start of the game. Okay. Now, same choice as before. Are we monk, mage, or what was the other one? Janitor. People are suggesting mage. Let's try mage. So you got this sick wand, and so the game begins. And you know what? There's some procedural generation that the engine forgot to do, so it's just going to do it. It's just going to do it kind of live in these areas here. And this is what it really looks like to actually do real-time procedural generation. Let's okay, you're going to reach for this object here. Oh, what could this be? Okay, this is some sort of umbrella thing that you're picking up, and you have it in your hand now. We're inspecting the umbrella. We're sort of like an umbrella-like object. The suggestions we're getting to open it. Okay, you now have a very ginger umbrella that is possibly very damaged. Just procedurally generating the exit here. Don't disregard me. Okay, now what? Okay, we're gonna move forward. There's a very slippery passage here, and then an egg on another side. I'm seeing suggestions to attach the umbrella to the wand. Not really sure what that would accomplish. Maybe through manipulating the wand, you could. Okay, we got like a wand umbrella thing. Now there's an egg through here, but the passage is it's really small. You can try to get through it, but it's really hard. People are suggesting that you zap the egg. Okay, all right, let's do this dramatically. Wait, don't zap it just yet. I got 3, 2, 1. And the egg flies off into the distance, hatching. Hold on, hatching a tiny little dragon who's already been injured a little bit because you zapped him. But you can't get through this passage here. It's just a little bit too narrow. Maybe if you have any items on you that can help you get through this passage. If you just check what sort of things a mage would have in his pockets, maybe. Okay, we got an orb. We got a coin. Well, the orb last time was an ice orb. You got another potion. Well, what's the potion? What could the potion be? All right, you want to drink the potion? All right, you're gonna rub it like a genie lamp. All right, and you know what? It turns out it's a potion of levitation. So you're able to hover over these walls. A couple bones files right here. You get closer to this like sort of hurt pet dragon. Are you're gonna pet it? Ow, ow, ow. It's, we don't know how dragon physiology works, so we're gonna say that this dragon retreats that's horrible. Retreats its head inside, and then you can carry it in your pocket for future use. People are suggesting we heal the dragon. I don't know if any of your items do that just yet, but maybe that's something we'll pay attention for the future. All right, so here we are on this level. Now what? Okay, out there, that's the fourth wall. We don't go beyond that. To your left is a huge pile of coins left by someone haphazardly generating the level. Let's just say that you can just get those. Put your hands in there. And you can keep going. People are suggesting you feed the dragon the coins. I guess we could find out what happens if you do that. Okay, we got the dragon. We're gonna feed it the coins. This is going to be, but you know what? Like, we have a little bit of time to figure it out. So you find your way to the elevator here, going down to the first level. And so let's say that we do. And now the real-time procedural generation will happen. Just a second. The floor is very slippery because it's covered in Ready Whip. Okay, we're moving down to the second level. Let's review what we have in our pockets. You got a dart. Oh, you're smoking it. I see. Okay, real-time procedural generation. Okay. Okay. All right, and you find yourself down again at this like weird kind of blobby level. And here we are. You find yourself approaching a mysterious cube. You pet the cube, and as you pet the cube, it summons its familiars, which are puddings. Summons multiple puddings, which obviously need to be battled in a difficult way. The cube sends its pudding minions after you. Okay, you cast your wand. We don't know what the wand does yet, do we? Has the wand done something yet? No, not yet. Okay, let's give that wand a zap. Were you using it like a pool ball? Okay. We give a wand a zap, and it's a wand of crushing. And that just fully takes out the first pudding. Horrifically, frankly. And these two puddings run off, fleeing in horror. And the cube kind of just teleports somewhere else. Oh god. And there's a pudding corpse there. You reach your hand into the pudding corpse to see if you can find anything. Let's stick your hand out. And no, it's just kind of messy. There's no delicious. There's just nothing in the pudding corpse. There you go. So you keep looking around this level, and you look to the right. Yeah, you wipe your hands off. There's the regular door right down there, but you're not the kind of person that just goes right for the door. And over here, there's this suspicious altar, just suspiciously there. Okay, you have what will you do at the altar? We're seeing some suggestions to put the dragon on the altar. Not really sure what we're gonna do with that. Okay, so you're gonna reach out, approach the altar, and just place the dragon egg on it. And then you do. And the altar starts spinning and spinning and spinning and flies off somewhere. We're really hoping that doesn't, go anywhere. But for now, that's it. Okay, maybe moved on to a better place. Now what shall we do? We'll go to the right. The right's maybe wipe your hands on the wall. They're still covered in pudding. Okay, cool. And so now we have the door down here. Someone's suggesting cast a spell on the giant person in the background, but that would be a breaking the fourth wall thing. So we're not gonna do that. Okay, so we're seeing some suggestions to throw the potion at the door, because this door, when you touched it, it caused a problem last time. So are we gonna splash the potion at the door? Okay, so you go and splash the potion at the door. Okay, I gotta fucking. Okay, you just smeared the potion on the door, which is happening in real time. And the door sort of breaks down. It just dissolves away, and you're able to get through and go down one level. Now, while the real-time procedural generation happens, please review your inventory so that the loading can proceed in a timely manner. So we've got a wand. We know the wand does some sort of crushing thing. We've got an orb. Do we know what the orb does yet? I actually don't know if we got that yet. We got an umbrella, which, again, we're not entirely sure what that does. Okay, we've got coins. That's good. It's a good thing. We have maybe a cigarette or maybe a dart. It's a dart you're holding like a cigarette. And we've got a single goblet, a goblet we have not used. So many items we haven't used or identified. This is highly unusual now. Now you get down to the lowermost level, and it's really dark down there. It's just so dark. You're reaching around on the ground, and you manage to find a torch, and you're holding the torch up, and you're holding the torch up, and then by holding the torch, you can see around here. It's swing the torch to the left, and swing the torch to the right. Real-time graphics. Real-time graphics. This is the lowest level of the dungeon. And yeah, you can put the torch down. You can assume it's hanging somewhere. All right, yeah, it's messy. Where do we go now? Oh, up ahead. It appears to be some sort of dead body. Yeah, this is what happens with dungeoneering. I'm gonna turn the body so we can see it a little bit. What are you gonna do? You're gonna give the money. Okay. We're gonna put the coins over the eyes of the dead body, and then thus, by putting the coins over the eyes of the dead body, and then allowing the soul to come to rest, out of the body comes the amulet that you've been looking for, and you receive the amulet in your hands. How lucky is that? And this means that you can safely return to the surface. However, though, you look around, and as far as you could tell, you can't see the way back. It's just a featureless. It's just a featureless room. You're not sure how you're going to get out of here. What can we do? Okay, we've got an orb. What are the orb? It's like an ice orb. Oh, someone's suggesting we call the dragon for help.
Hey, dragon!
Okay, and then good. This is called Chekhov's gun, actually. So out of okay, hold on. This will be really rewarding when it works out.
Dragon also summons an MC who says that you're running up on time.
That's the correct thing to say. And then you feel a flapping of wings. and out of the like darkness comes the dragon, who I'm just showing you in front of the camera, and then the dragon will have to disappear for contractual reasons, and then you get on the dragon's back, and you are able to ride your way out of here, and then back up to the light, up to the ring lamp, actually. And that brings us out to the surface world, where you have the amulet of Yendor, or just any amulet. We got the amulet here, and we've managed to successfully exit this dungeon. And that's the live action roguelike, everyone. Thank you for participating, chat. Ooh.
Thank you, Dustin.
No problem.
And volunteer.
It was Riley is came in last minute.
Thank you, Riley. And Dustin. That was amazing. Everyone in chat obviously loved that. Wild. It was extremely good. Thank you so much. Wow.
No problem.
Okay. We'll have to say goodbye to the live action roguelike, but what an experience. Huh.